So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We have a pallet full of right engine harnesses, the V2 version, V2. Come on in, we'll unbox this, we'll box them in a little bit and see what's up with the new right engine harness. So we got all these harnesses inside, let's check them out. Come on guys. So, a bunch of right engine harnesses. We were pretty much impatient to see what's going on, what's the difference between the V1 and the V2 version. So we pulled two harnesses here and let's find this together. We have the V1 right here, this is the Elite version, this is the carbon version, and we have the V2. Right out of the box, when we guys opened those harnesses, like we were all sitting around the two versions and we're like, wow, what's really the difference? They look very similar. So we kind of like started looking into details and found a few differences actually. First, size-wise on the shell remained the same. Nothing has changed in the shell. All the finishes on the end, the layering, everything remains the same. Let's turn the harnesses on the side. The side pockets, the way how these buckles are done in the past, it's exactly the same buckle, I think. Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same buckle. We don't see any visible difference. When we turn the harness in front, you remember those little brackets where you attach your spreader bar? This is the first version. In the second version, they put a bunch of other different settings. So I guess that was needed really. So those guys were really listening and doing that. Another way is like I wasn't sure at the trade show. I was told that the new one has more memory foam. When you hold the harness in hand like this, it's not noticeable difference. They look about the same, but I found that there were difference when I was trying them. So we'll go ahead and put the first version. There, this is basically a large, and this is large. So I'll show you the differences in the pressure points and see how that memory foam affects everything. So it feels the same on my back. It feels the same everywhere. I'm just gonna put it in and try it out. So kind of trying to remember here what's going on. Wraps me nice and perfectly around. This is large, I'm about 200 pounds. Normally in any other harness I'll be extra large. So I have a little bit pressure here, but nothing much. I can feel the hard shell touching a little bit on my spine. That's what's with the V1 version. Let's check out the new version. On the V2 version, the new one. First thing I noticed, like this bungees don't go as easy forward as the old version. I guess the elastic on the back was changed from the previous year. I'll put again the 10-inch spreader bar. That's what right engine recommends for guys my size. So right from the bat, how I feel, it feels exactly the same. I don't feel any difference. So let's put a lot of load on this harness. You guys saw me a little bit ago, I was leaning with my 200 pounds against the wall. I don't think that you're gonna ever experience this much pressure kiting, but you know, we're testing this harness, so let's see what's happening. Oh. So, first thing I'm noticing, pressure points right around here about the same. One thing I'm noticing, since there's a little bit more memory foam, I don't feel the hard shell touching as much my spine. So I don't know if this is good or bad. That's what it is. Other differences right from the bat, without kiting for hours with this, I don't think that you're gonna find many differences between the V1 and the V2. Yes, there's a little bit more of memory foam on the back, but I can hardly tell. Like as far as pressure points in my body, everything feels very similar. So overall, what I was expecting, and again, this is the first time I'm unboxing this product. You know, I was expecting a little more on the memory foam, but I don't think that this is necessarily a bad thing because the V1 version of right engine was perfect. A lot of you guys are riding those, a lot of you are thinking about them. Going to a V2 version, yes, pretty sick graphics, and we'll release another video with all the graphics that are available. But my first impression between the right engine V2 and V1, they're extremely similar. It's very hard to tell a difference between them. I was expecting a little bit more improvements on the slipping buckles. Again, you have to double it up like you did with the V1. So Yes, it's gonna be a great season for right engine. Extremely comfortable harness. Not much differences between V1 and V2. That's my first impression. Thank you for watching. If you guys need a new harness, give us a call. It's 843-329-3004.